It's another time for another review of another beer. This time around, it's I did mention there was going to be some more Welsh ones, and this is one of them. It's Brains from the SA Brains Brewery of Cardiff in Wales. Probably it's not, apparently according to, there's that other one, was the Double Dragon, which is apparently the national beer of Wales, but Brains is probably the most popular one, because I've never heard of that Double Dragon, or the brewery it came from. I can't remember the name of it, fucking something Welsh sounding anyway. But yeah, I reviewed that last time anyway, so if you want to watch it you can. But yeah, this is the Brains. Well, one of them anyway. I've got three. One is Brains Dark, which is this one. The other one is Brains Gold, and the other one is Brains SA, which I think is just the flagship one. You know, it's kind of like Monday Night Raw is to WWE, or you know, whatever. Yeah, so this is it. Brains SA Dark. I'm gonna do the flagship one last. Just build to it. So yeah, it's from the Dragon Brewery in Cardiff, and it's deliciously different, and it's 4.1%. From the Brains Company, which is established in obviously Wales in 1882. See what it says on the back. A true classic. Brains Dark has been brewed continuously since the 1920s and is still winning awards today. Chocolate malts help create this treacle-coloured yet easy drinking ale with distinctive creamy head. With a deep intense flavour containing hints of licorice and fresh ground coffee, Brains Dark goes well with traditional chocolate desserts. Fortunately, I haven't got a chocolate dessert on me right now. I mean, I had some cream egg ice cream before, but can't be arsed with it. I mean, I had what did I? I had a Hunter's chicken for the tea, and it was quite a big one, so, and I made myself some extra chips and that, so I'm not in the mood to be having a fucking chocolate pudding or whatever the fuck, you know, or any chocky, wacky, ticky, tocky. I'm just making shit up now, that doesn't exist. But yeah, this is Brains Dark anyway. So here's what the bottle looks like. It's a very psychedelic looking label. Must admit, it looks like the background from a 1960s Top of the Pops episode, if you see all the wavy black and grey shit that's going on. All we need is Jimmy Savile to present it. There's a dark secret the BBC wants to keep quiet. They all knew. Yeah, and there's the bottle top for all you bottle top enthusiasts. There you go. It's a dragon, which makes sense because it's from the Dragon Brewery. Yeah. In fact, I'm just going to have a quick look on the laptop of what the name of that other brewery was, because it's on the tip of my tongue. But I can't remember what it's called. It's called oh fuck. What is it? So I'm just going to get my thing up. Don't mind me. You know, busy yourselves for a minute. You know, just think of like happy thoughts. So, fuck me, it's taking forever. Yeah, while we wait for it to load, yeah, I've actually been to Cardiff before, but I've never ever had the fucking, what's it called, Brains. I've had it in, what was it, Town. I've mentioned this before, but yeah, I had it in a pub, and it wasn't this, it was some kind of bitter, and it wasn't very nice, I'll be honest. I don't really like that, it was too creamy. Right, okay, mystery solved. Fell in Foul was the other brewery that made Double Dragon, but you know, I digress. But yeah, I had the Brains bitter, and it was just like creamy, and I didn't like it at all. It has a bit of an off taste to it. Maybe it's because, like, you know, I got it in North Wales rather than the sort of the Brains heartland of South Wales. You know, North Wales is more famous for its Wrexham beer. You know, maybe. Whereas obviously the South Wales, that's where we'll get this stuff. So yeah, maybe it's down to the location in the pub. I mean, I did mention that that chippy in town that I went to was a chippy that didn't serve chips because they didn't have any at the time. So maybe that it's the town itself that caused the problem. So yeah, I'll give him a second chance. Nonetheless, let's open up the bottle, see what's in. Let's hope this doesn't fizz up. Put an exact thing on it just in case it does. And it didn't. It was safe. Okay, so let's pour this in. Okay, that's fizzed up a bit too much, unfortunately. It's a very, I mean, this is looking black. This isn't even, it's darker than treacle, that's for sure. I mean, treacle's dark anyway, but I don't expect it to be this dark. And the head is like again, it's a nice caramel coloured head. I like that. Aesthetically, it's pleasing. I can't even deny this. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. And yeah, it looks good. It looks good. But the looks are only half the battle, aren't they? Well, it's a third of the battle. In fact, it's less than a third of the battle. Because, I don't know what it smells like and tastes like. So let's get on with the smell, shall we? Let's see where it goes. Let's see it. Fuck, shit, fuck. Mouth's gone to the fucking shit here. Let's see what it smells like. And from there, let's subsequently move to the taste. Don't you just hate when your mouth just gives way on you? Yeah. Right. Okay, not much of a smell of this. Then again, my left nostril's a bit watery tonight, so maybe that's what it is. Chocolatey, and chocolatey. With a slight hint of coffee. Fuck off. With a slight hint of malt. A bit of maltese in it. So yeah, it might look a bit like treacle, it doesn't smell like treacle really. It looks pretty good. It smells decent. A bit chocolatey, a bit coffee-ish. I don't like coffee, but I like the smell of it. And the malt is there, so can't argue with that neither. That last little sniff. It's pretty much the same. So yeah, we know what it looks like, we know what it smells like, but what does it taste like, Will it be Brains Dark, or will it be Brains Pedo in the Park? See a Jimmy Savile reference thrown in again. I haven't lowered the tone, it was already low to begin with. It was already subterranean. But yeah, will it be Brains Dark? Yay or nay? Will it be good? Yay or nay? Don't know. There's only one way to find out. Bottoms up, and up your bottoms. Here we go. Cheers and all that jibber jabber. Yeah. Overwhelmingly malty with a bitter aftertaste. And I'm getting the coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee, I'll be honest. I like the smell of it, but I don't like the taste. But yeah, this has coffee in it. If you like the taste of coffee in general, as well as your beers and your whatever the fucks, you might like this. In fact, I think you will. You'll really like this. But unfortunately, I'm not a big coffee person. Again, this is just my opinion, so your opinion will most definitely be different to mine. I personally just don't like coffee, so that's the only thing stopping me from really liking this. Because other than that, the maltiness is good. It doesn't have the chocolate. Mhm. Night manager. There's a hint of dark chocolate in there. And then a hint of dark chocolate, loads of coffee, fair amount of malt as well, with a bitter aftertaste. So yeah, this has been it's alright. You know, but again, I don't really. You know, I mean, I'd give it like a 6 personally, in my opinion, because again, it's the coffee that kills it for me. But if you like coffee, you would love this. I would most definitely recommend. So yeah, it's a 6 from me. Not that it means anything, but you know, I'm just saying how you know, how I interpret it. You know, here's what the flavours are. You know, whether I like it or not is ultimately irrelevant. The fact that the flavours in it, you know, whatever. So if you think, oh god, this guy, how can he give it a 6? This is my personal opinion. But I'm gonna tell you what the flavours are. That way, if you like that kind of thing, by all means, go for it. So you know, yeah, but yeah, all in all, yeah, I give it about a 6 because I'm not a huge fan of the coffee flavour. But you know, yeah. You could do a lot worse if you want that kind of thing. It's right here. So yeah, Brains Dark. Might do the other one next. Because, you know, I don't know if I'll finish this because the coffee just sort of, it doesn't do much for me. Hmm. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do the gold next because I think that's like a sort of IPA. And that's a bit more up my street because it doesn't have a coffee taste to it, which is quite strong in this. But yeah, all in all, this is it's a malty, coffee infused, bitter tasting towards the end Welsh ale that most Welsh people will be proud of. Yeah, so yeah, good on them. That concludes tonight's review. Got another one coming up because fucking I can't be asked to do anything else right now. So yeah, in the meantime, signing out. Take care everyone.